Been living in the Gold Coast for only a little while now, and been doing a little bit of game hunting and to the op shops and to the markets and things, and I thought I'd show what's on offer up here. Pretty good stuff, just have to look for it like anywhere else. I use a lot of my finds to fund my Gameroom and things like arcades and retro gaming and all sorts of things, into music as well. So do a little bit of record collecting and other things, and so anything that I find that I know is worth a little bit but not personally interested in, try and flip it and turn it into something that either myself or the kids are interested in having in the games room. So a few places I've been looking and doing alright in around the Gold Coast, places like the Carrara Market, good place to go game hunting. They've got a good retro store there and record store. Oxenford has a bunch of op shops that I've been having a look at. Canungra has been, they've got only the one op shop but found a couple of goodies from there. Coomera, Upper Coomera, all around that area, so places around theme parks in the Gold Coast as well. There's a few good places to have a look at. Okay, let's have a look what we've got. These few finds were from in Oxenford, down at the op shop there. So I managed to pick up a Batman Arkham Asylum on the 360, which is a game that I've had and I really like, but I sold my copy off a fair while ago once I had passed it. Then I wanted to get another copy back, so that one for $4 was pretty good. The disc is a little scratched up but it still plays fine, which I'm pretty happy with. Left 4 Dead 2 is a great game, but the Australian copy came out before our R18 plus rating, so our version, the Australian version of Left 4 Dead, was cut. Doesn't have all the goodies that the overseas version had. So I managed to find this one. This is a 360 copy of Left 4 Dead 2. It is the Japanese copy, I believe. It's an NTSC copy, but the NTSC copy of Left 4 Dead 2 does play on the Australian Xboxes. So if you're looking for an uncut version of Left 4 Dead 2, then the overseas versions work for Australian Xboxes as well. Left 4 Dead 2, $4 as well. Good deal for that one. Picked up Project Gotham Racing 3. Haven't played any of the Project Gotham Racing games. We've got number 2. This here looks like it's a homemade Daytona machine, but really it's an Xbox 360 pretending to be an arcade. So I grab all the different Xbox games that I can play on this, and that is one of them. So I'm looking forward to having a go at that one. Actually, I'm not really. I'll probably never play that one. Project Gotham Racing was another $4 one. Probably not even worth the $4. We'll have to wait and see. Picked up Project Gotham Racing 2 from an op shop. Got the one for $3. I'm hoping that one works with my force feedback wheel that I've got attached to the pretend arcade machine. If not, $3 isn't much to lose. I managed to find a copy of Lord of the Rings Lego, which my kids really like the Lego games. They're good fun because you can't die. So essentially you run around, you do what you want to do in the game, and if you run into trouble, the characters don't die, so you continue playing, which is great for kids. So Lord of the Rings game, I have a copy of that one, so hopefully I'll be able to flip that one for a little bit and maybe buy them something that they will like. Connect Disneyland, just like the Lord of the Rings game, this was about $2. It doesn't go for much. It's only one for the kids to have a play with. We really like the Connect stuff, especially the Sports Connect. It's lots of fun, even though it gets panned. It's great fun to play with the kids. So the Disneyland Adventure game, haven't heard anything good about it. So $2 is worth a try. The Carrara Market I picked up a copy of Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. That one I picked up for $30. I already have a copy, so what I'll do is I'll swap out all of the bits that are better for my collection and keep one of those, and then sell off the ones that aren't in as good as condition. I try and do that as well. I try and upgrade my things whenever one comes along where you can and you don't lose money from it. So $30 for that's pretty good. I think they're going for 50 plus online at the moment. So I was happy to be able to upgrade my copy for that price. Shadowrun, made a mistake on this one. I thought this was a one-player third-person shooter. It turns out it is an arena shooter, so an online shooter, and you can also play offline with bots. I'm not interested in doing that, so that was a shame. Luckily it didn't come with a booklet. Luckily it was only $5, so not much of a loss there, but hopefully I can get rid of that one, and I'll take a loss on that one, but I don't want it, so we'll see if what we can do online with that one. Solomon's Club, happy to get this one. I've been looking for the Solomon's Club game on Game Boy for a while. It is a puzzle game, a lot like, it reminds me a bit of Lode Runner, but it has lots of puzzle elements and lots of elements that are similar in that game. That one was $10, which is pretty good, because when I looked online, the ones that I could find were all 20 plus, so it's good to get that one for around half price. And I've played it once, and then it'll probably go away for a long time, and then hopefully find some time to play it again, but I don't know. Silent Hill 2 Inner Fears. This is a game that I've had before on the Xbox. Carrara Markets again. This one was $20, and it was $20, but it did not come with the manual. Grabbed a few things at a local pawn shop. My son and I built an old Windows XP computer recently, and I played through the original Half-Life, which I haven't done for years, and he had a go at the original Sims game, but we haven't played much else on it. So I got Oblivion and Shivering Isles, the expansion pack to this one. That was $2, $1. I have not played any of these, so I don't know if they're any good. I don't know if they were even worth that small price that I paid for them. Wait and see. Same pawn shop, got Gears of War Judgment. That was $2. Worth taking a chance on, but I've heard bad things about this game. I played number 1 to 3, and this one is the game that kind of came after it. That was a bit of an offshoot or a prequel to the series. Didn't really like number 3. Number 1 and number 2 were really good. We'll have to wait and see what this one is like. $2 worth the gamble. This one was from the Carrara Markets as well. Time Shift is a great game. I remember playing it when I first got my Xbox 360, and it was a cheap game back then, and it's a cheap game now. Well worth the $5 I paid for it at the markets. I think last time I had it, I actually bought it from the markets as well. I'm not sure why I didn't have that one anymore, but I didn't, so I grabbed it again. Down in Canungra at the op shop there, I managed to pick up a copy of Reload for $1. I think this one goes for around 15 plus on eBay. It is a Wii light gun shooter. This machine here, I've set it up so it actually is running Time Crisis 2 on the PlayStation 2 at the moment. So it plays PlayStation 2 light gun games, PlayStation 1, and I've made a little pedal for those types of games that require that. And it also plays Wii light gun games as well, so it's set up for that. So this one was a good one to get, but the ratings can be a bit strange on these as well. This one doesn't look like a G-rated game on the cover, but I'll have to check it out and see if it's alright for the kids as well. One of my sons really likes playing the light gun shooters, but there's not a great deal that are family friendly, so I'll check that one out and see if that one is supposed to be just target shooting, even though the front looks more adult. The same op shop that I found this one at, for this one was $1. I also found a copy of Metroid Prime Trilogy. Only had the case, the insert and the disc. It didn't have the manual, but it sold for $99 online, which is after postage and fees, looking at a profit of around $85. No, more than that, about $88, or the high 80s. And that was a good one to grab. Those ones don't come along very often where you're able to make such big profits. I don't really have an interest in Metroid Prime Trilogy. I never played them, so I hear they're really good, but wasn't one that I would have played, so might as well pass it on. I'll talk about some other things that I got here at the end, but these few things aren't games, so I'll rush through them. Don McLean. Don McLean is known for American Pie, but he's got some other good songs as well. So I was happy to pick up Believers. That was $1, I believe, as well. So that one I had to listen to. That was not bad. And just flying through these at the end. Boxcar Racer. Tom DeLonge and Travis Barker from Blink-182, but it's also got a ripper song with Tim Armstrong in it from Rancid. Brand new. This is their early stuff, not as good as their newer stuff, or maybe even the middle stuff is probably my favourite. I haven't really listened to the newest of new, so that one. Billy Talent 3. Not a bad little pickup. The first songs, their lyrics kind of put me off a little bit, and then the more I listened, the better it seemed to get, lyrically especially. So that CD was actually a bit of a pleasant surprise. They're all American bands, but I've got a couple of Australian ones as well. In the Grey, great little Australian band that is not together anymore. Seen these guys live at least once, maybe a couple of times, and got one of their CDs, so it was good fun, or it was good finding a one of their old EPs. Happy to find that one. I think they're from up here somewhere. I think they're a Queensland band. Not sure. Epicura, Victorian band, Ballarat band, I believe, who are not a band anymore, but this is a great album. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in future. Might even do some a bit of a show of the different types of things that I have in my collection. Maybe some of the more strange or more interesting things. We'll see how it goes. If I keep finding things around, then I'll try and film a couple more of these. There might be some people who'd like to see the arcade thing. Yeah. I don't actually have a YouTube name at the time of filming, so hopefully I have a YouTube name down below that you can subscribe to if you want to see what comes up in this channel. Thank you for watching this first video, and hopefully I shall see you soon.